Welcome back to Cards and Comics, and today I'm going to have my weekly comic book picks of the week, but first I'm going to go over where I'm at with my collection as I've been buying my weekly picks every week and trying to complete my run of books that I've been recommending or saying is my favorite. And so far I have a tracker I built, and you can see I started on the week of October 13th of last year, and I'm up to 66% complete for my books that I've been highlighting in my weekly top 5 comic book picks of the week. Some weeks I have all 5 books. In fact, week 1 I have all 5 of the books there, including the really cool Star Wars Bounty Hunters cover for McNiven. And then going down, you can see I'm missing a few big books, like I'm missing the Wonder Woman #5, the Rose Bash cover there. And then now the Dynamite Nyx 1 Rose Bash Virgin, I actually ordered that and it didn't come in. The order got canceled from Dynamite, so that was pretty disappointing. I've had a few books I've actually had canceled as well due to pre-sellers and other online comic book stores just not providing the orders. It's kind of sad because I've pretty much now just quit ordering things online. If I really want it, I just wait till it's a physical copy I can just buy from someone, because it feels like the online ordering is pretty much they pre-sell everything, and then if they don't get it, they just refund you, while you could have just bought the item anyway, and sometimes even cheaper. So it doesn't make sense to do all this pre-ordering crap and having everything tied up in your money. So I'm kind of done with that. Now the other big books I'm missing here: Captain Marvel, the Archer and Virgin variant, the Peach Momoko Devil's Reign 1, the 1 in 200. The more recent Daredevil Woman Without Fear, Jen Bartel 1 in 50. So again, those are some of the bigger books, but I just picked up the Inferno 4 Hidden Gem variant, which is really cool. So, 66% complete so far, and I don't have this week's books on the list because I want to kind of make that a little bit of a surprise, and we'll go right into this week's picks of the week. Now we're back, and we're going to go over the 5 comic book cover picks of the week, and this week my runner-up is again the Jim Chung headshot sketch variant cover. This week it's Silver Surfer Rebirth #1, and again this book could have easily been in the top 5 because I really like his style and his art. However, how I collect and kind of what I prefer, it didn't fall in the top 5 for me this week, but I most likely would pick up his books anyway because I think it's a cool series. And I like collecting series of similar covers. Recently I've been picking up the Sneakerhead covers, and I'm thinking about starting some other series. I'll kind of highlight those in some future videos. But we'll move on to number 5. So number 5 is She-Hulk #1 from Marvel Comics. And this is the new She-Hulk series that just kicked off with Rainbow Rowell as the cover artist, the writer. And she's a very popular writer who's done a lot of young adult series, so we'll see how that goes. But at least it's a writer who's got some credibility to it, to her anyway. This is the Joe Jusko cover B variant, and he has 2 covers this week. And I will say it, this week was kind of a weak for covers. I usually have about 30 covers I'm trying to decide upon when I do my top 5. This week there was only 15, and of all the She-Hulk covers, because when Marvel does a #1 they do tons of covers, there was only 2 or 3 covers I thought were even nice. I felt like there was a lot of ugly covers for She-Hulk #1 this week. So eBay sales around $20 to $50 for this book. And again, I really like Joe Jusko, and I like She-Hulk as a character, so that's why she made number 5 on the list. And moving on to number 4, X Lives of Wolverine #1. So this is the animation variation from Todd Knock. It's a 1 in 25. It's a brand new series written by Benjamin Percy, and I really like this representation of Wolverine from the 90s cartoon series. It's a style you don't see the character presented in very often. So really like just seeing this version of Wolverine in a comic book form. Sales are $12 to $15. Not too hard to get this book. And again, it's just a cool cover, and it's like a lot of cool color as well. So it's a different version of the character, and that's why I picked it. Number 3, Ben Reilly Spider-Man #1. This is the Alex Maleev 1 in 25 variant. Again, this is a new series that just kicked off, so a lot of new series #1 covers. And so Marvel, again, when they do new series, they have a lot of new cover art. So it's fun to see, if they had something really cool and unique. I will say again, for this series, the cover art was kind of boring. This was the best of I think, of all the art that was done for this issue. I do like the style because it's not photorealistic. It's very much a painted cover, and I think I like painted covers. So very, very nice artwork. And the series is written by J.M. DeMatteis, which is one of my favorite writers. He is of the Justice League International fame from the 90s. So he wrote a lot of great stories I liked in the 90s. So, and he was a good writer on Spider-Man before. So looking forward to reading this series, and pretty cool artwork. Number 2, Purgatory #4. And again, this is kind of the cover that I put on the list because I just like having some more unique takes on covers. And this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2 cover swipe. Obviously, you don't see that cover swipe quite as often. But even though Dynamite has been pumping out some turtle cover swipes pretty regularly lately, you didn't see a lot of them. And so I just was kind of like, thought this was a cool way of doing it. Interesting cover. And it's a 1 in 11 ratio from Ken Hazer, and it's selling between $5 and $10. So not a expensive book, but it looks really cool. I do like the black background with the silver. It's just a visually striking book to me, and it's pretty cheap. And last but not least on the list, Incredible Hulk #3. This is the Trad Moore 1 in 25 variant. This series was written by Donny Cates, and it's a really cool read so far. And I really like this visual representation of the Hulk, kind of the body dimorphism that's showing here in the artwork. How the Hulk is just stretched in kind of grotesque ways, which is very fitting for the character. Good use of color. So again, I think it's very extreme artwork, and it's already selling between $45 and $65 on eBay, getting a lot of early heat. And I think it's a cover that you're going to see people continue to look for, because it's a unique take on the character, and it's very in your face, and again, visually striking. So that's my top 5 cover picks of the week, and my update on my collection. And at some point, I'm going to do just a reveal video where I go through all the books I've been collecting and just kind of show them off. But if you pay attention to my mostly weekly updates, my mail day updates, you'll see the covers as they come in and as I collect them. So hopefully you check out those videos and see them as they come in, and I'll do kind of a reveal video once I get a little bit more of the collection all together. So